like say you and I've been rocking for 20 years or something. It's been a long time and everything like that. And I saw something off the record. I think it's called show called Off the Record with Bob Costas or something. And Charles Barkley was on there. And Bob Costas asked him something. And I think a lot of people kind of knew about Charles and Mike Jordan was always pretty good friends, or even close to best friends back in the '90s and whatever when they played. And Bob Costas asked asked Charles about that relationship, and Charles said, "No, they're not as close as they used to be, or not even friends anymore."
Oh,
why? And Bob said, "You know what Charles said? He said, well, he pretty much said one word. He said honesty." And I think. And what Charles said was he was asked a question about Michael Jordan on air, and he gave him his honest opinion about Mike, and that caused some friction with him and Mike. Do you think really good friends can be critical of each other and still remain friends?
Yeah.
So I thought so too. But I think there's a caveat with that. I think it's the medium you choose to be honest with each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if what Charles and Mike talked about in private was the same thing he talked about on air when he questioned Mike's ability to run a team and be a GM and all of that, his professionalism and all of that. But I do think sometimes as friends, however long the relationship is, you have to be real with each other.
Right.
But I don't think that should cause anybody to fall out. But I guess Michael Jordan took that very seriously, and as a result, he would choose not to communicate with Chuck anymore.
Well, I think, like you said, it's like the median that you say it. Like, I mean, everybody knows Michael Jordan is private. He probably would have preferred a call rather than you saying it on Bob Costas' show or through an interview. Like, I mean, you kind of like that. Like, you wouldn't want me to, blast something about you. You wouldn't mind if I called you like, yo, bro, you need to. But if I got on here and said it, you probably like, you feel some kind of way. You know what I mean? Like, damn, yo, you gotta, you came out the blue. Like, I mean, it's a part of like knowing your friends. Like you gotta know your friend. Like you gotta know kind of like what bothers them. It's like, or what they can take. Like, you gotta know, like, yo, man, this is my boy right here. If I say something to him, he gonna get off the phone. So I need to wait till we in person. You know what I'm saying?
But let me ask you a question. But why is that a hang up point? Because a lot of times what people see in us, we already know about ourselves.
Yeah, but tell me. Don't you gotta tell everybody. That's a part of being a friend. It's like knowing your friend. Like, man, it should have bothered him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
I mean, that's like that's not a friend. If I'm a have something negative to say about you and I can't tell you, but I'm gonna go tell somebody else, then you probably ain't really my friend. We just, you know what I'm saying? We just.
I get you on that, dog. I get you on that. I thought that Charles and Mike, and Charles is a pretty opinionated guy. He says it was one of mine, and people, and there's no gray area with Chuck. Either you like Chuck or you don't like Chuck. I happen to like Chuck. I just right. I think I'm a huge fan of Chuck. I happen to like Chuck, but a lot of people don't like Chuck, and Mike, and from what I understand, Mike doesn't like criticism. He's not, but there's not much to criticize Mike about, really. He's very successful.
Those jeans, you could get him at them jeans. Those jeans be baggy as hell.
Yeah, them jeans are bad. I blame his woman. Because that most men dress better when they get with a woman.
Okay, well,
yeah, they do.
It must be a deal breaker for Mike. Mike say, look, I don't hear nothing about these jeans. You move in here, you bring all your shit in.
Yo,
this is Mike, your area. Don't say nothing about my jeans.
Mike wear a lot of jeans from the shirt on down. Everything is jeans. Mike loves jeans. I don't know what it Mike about denim, but Mike loves fucking denim. I don't know why Mike likes denim so much, but his fucking ass love denim, bro.
Go back to the beginning when they said, like, Mike told the reporter from Sports Illustrated, if you ever write anything bad about me, then I'm never gonna give you another interview. So he was like so untouchable, man. You know what I'm saying?
He was the greatest player I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but I'm just saying he wanted to have that perception, and he did. That was his perception. Mike been retired what? 15, 20 years. We just finding out stuff when The Last Dance came on. You're like, oh wow, he said that, he did that. I mean, it's like all his stories. I mean, like I said, the closest person to him would have been Kobe, as far as that, because Kobe was kind of like that before that incident in Colorado. You know what I'm saying? Kobe was. You know, people kind of said stuff about Kobe, but you didn't really know. Only thing the players could say about Kobe is, damn, he be in the gym. We going to the club, Kobe going to the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
right.
I
agree with you. I thought Mike was a bit of a recluse type, and he was untouchable, and the media didn't really fuck with Mike because they wanted access to Mike. I mean, I think that by far he is an intriguing figure, though, man. You know, he's very competitive in everything that he do, and he don't play no games on anything. Everything is very competitive to Mike. So I'm like, yo, I mean, I wish I had that competitive spirit in me in certain things, but they say Mike carries that throughout his entire way of life. Everything that he does is very competitive. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Yeah, man. So, man, what's been good, dog? Do you believe we at 17? What's up?
Before we go there, man, couple people put a couple nice verses in there, man. My cousin Nat mentioned Marvin Gaye and Luther. I think Kenyatta hit probably one of the bigger ones. Michael Jackson versus Prince.
I mean, come on, man. Listen. We all